bedroom. You said your bedroom. There was someone much nicer, and she lent you. You said your bedroom. You said your bedroom. I'm gonna call myself a molly, so I'm fitting in this city, then I'll throw away my. So pity I'm the richest guy, fresh as weed, pay for all this. I'll pretend that I. Soon I'll have an art degree and 50 grand.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. So the East All-Stars. Will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Stars. They've got Mitchell. Jason Tatum is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then it's Morant. And it's Giannis in at the 5 down low. No good from Irving.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Mitchell outside. The 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Now Doncic. Irving looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Morant reaches to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. It's a 3-point game. And there's the pass to Jokic. 6 to shoot. Irving misses. And here is the East now. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Unable to get that one.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Now here's LeBron. Inside, Embiid.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morant against Irving. Morant with the bucket.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here is Irving. Embiid in the corner. On the wing, Doncic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Tatum finds Giannis. It's rebounded by Doncic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Defensive, tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw this game. Lillard's checked in for Morant.
One shot.
One shot.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Now here's Irving, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
To the paint. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
Now here's Doncic. To the inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Tatum misses from short range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tatum against James.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East All-Stars. They trail by 3. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Doncic. Outside Irving. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic kicks to LeBron. Now, here's Doncic. Not a lot of room.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
And so he hits both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
LeBron with it. And he drives in. Great D that time from Tatum. Markkanen finds Mitchell. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Tatum. Good defense by Jokic. And so here are the West All-Stars. Right side, Irving. Down low, and Jokic throws it down.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
The East trail by 3. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And another miss by the East.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Boy, one of the very best big men at handling the ball. Jokic's moves and creativity really set him apart as a big guy.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Markkanen. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 5. Here's Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Mitchell. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Doncic. Mitchell's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Mitchell against Doncic. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Randall's checked in for Jokic. Jaren Jackson comes in for Embiid. Edwards, he's checked in for James. And it's Fox in for Kyrie Irving. A big group substitution here for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pascal Siakam comes in for Lauri Markkanen. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Drew Holiday in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Fox after the basket by Sabonis. Doncic finds Randall. Back to Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. DeRozan with the rebound.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Pass to Holiday. There's the 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is clearly an area Holiday wants to improve. When he is knocking it down from deep, the floor opens wide up for him.
Fox passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside Holiday. Pass to DeRozan. Lillard outside. Here's Holiday, guarded by Doncic. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the West. 6-point lead. Inside, Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The East trail by 7. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Doncic. To the middle. Here's Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
The East All-Stars have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one drops.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder. Just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Now Fox. Nothing on the board. Doncic outside. Edwards passes to Randall. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Siakam. An even 3-on-3 break. Holiday, no one around him. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Doncic feeling it out. Fox, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Holiday against Doncic. To the inside, and Randall throws it down.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
.124 left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him. And finished off by Siakam.
What awareness from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defensive end. Finds a steal and starts a fast break.
Outside Edwards. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From 15 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 15-5 run here. And Holiday kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Nice D from DeRozan. Siakam outside. 3 seconds left. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. East All-Stars up on top. They finish off the first quarter on a 15-5 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And so George will bring it up for the West. Jokic is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's George. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter space and then go and corral that backboard.
Gilgeous-Alexander not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And that's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
Brown against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gouging inside, it's Jokic.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's DeRozan. Still scoreless. Gilgeous-Alexander finds DeRozan. Takes it out to Siakam. No good on the triple. And the West All-Stars with possession. They trail by 1. And the dunk by Jackson.
The playmaking of Brown continuing to evolve. Nice dime there.
And the East has possession. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The pass to Autobahn. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson against Siakam. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Halliburton on the wing. He's by Lillard.
Nice job by Halliburton. Showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
West All-Stars shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The first free throw is good.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
James checked in for Jackson. The East also changing it up. Giannis, he's checked in for Siakam. Jason Tatum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Lillard. Here's Brown. He has yet to score. Inside. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Tatum against Jokic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Brown deciding where to go with it. And it's Jokic missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The West leading by 3. LeBron outside. Pass to Jokic. Brown outside. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the East. On the wing, Mitchell. Second shot opportunity and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Down low. James, the pass to Brown. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
The East trail by 5. Mitchell outside. Drives to the hoop. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's James. To the middle. Here's Jokic. The focus there from Jokic.
Bouncing off tough defense that time. Jokic using his strength to get it done.
Mitchell with it. 9 points in the game so far. From past the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Halliburton passes to Jokic. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
LeBron against Lillard for the three. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic just got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's LeBron. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by James. Brown's got his first 2 points.
He's got a knack for making the hard shots. That was not an easy bucket for Brown.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
He's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Joel Embiid comes in for Jokic, and Irving subbed in for Halliburton. Lowry Markkanen's checked in for the East. Embiid, no good. The East trail by 7. Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. Back to Giannis. Dishes to Lillard. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Tatum's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James, the bounce pass. Brown, the pass to Irving. Over Lillard. No good from Irving. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 4-point game. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies. And Lillard with no shortage of it.
And here is James. Left side, George. Basket, good. And the West leads by 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Now Brown. Left side, George. In the corner, Irving with it. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Irving's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Knocked away. The shot by Lillard wide open. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And it's a tie ball game.
Giannis just doesn't stop working. Plays with great energy at both ends. Excellent work on the boards there.
Pass to Brown. He feeds it to Embiid. Kicks it out to James. Inside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
A tight game here in Utah. Now, here's Lillard. The 3. It's hauled in by George.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the basket is good. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Lillard misses. The West leading by 4. Irving slides in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Jason Tatum. West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Kyrie Irving.
The first one falls.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Randall's checked in for LeBron. Edwards comes in for George. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Brown. And so he makes both from the line. And the East has possession. They trail by 6. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's DeRozan. Defense right on him. Lock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Fox. Still yet to score. Outside Irving. Back to Fox. Randall left side. 5 to shoot. Passes to Embiid. That one, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. Driving in. Great D that time from Edwards.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
First half, 2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards. Shoots over DeRozan. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 feet away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
The East trail by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards against DeRozan. And a wide open look for Siakam. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Sabonis with the steal. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Sabonis kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot. From downtown. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
One of the more complete players in the league. Holiday with the nice jumper.
Outside Irving. Edwards with it. Sabonis defending. Jackson gets the bucket.
I like the play call. Very solid. Making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeRozan. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
DeRozan loves the mid-range. That's his spot. And with good reason.
Irving with the ball. 6 points for him. It is good. Irving's got 8.
Irving's so good and crafty at being able to get things done. A high percentage shot inside.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the West All-Stars leading by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jetson. A competitive matchup for the West All-Stars in the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, your thoughts on the West All-Stars first half?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They keep it simple. get into their spots and execute. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq's shooting.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about the East All-Stars?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, gotta be honest, it's pretty prolific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. They've got Jason Tatum. Antetokounmpo is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's John Morant. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 guard. Now here's James. Lobbed up to Embiid, climbs the ladder. If that's even possible.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
Antetokounmpo passes to Mitchell. The feed to Morant. Another shot. Up and in on the way.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic. The pass to LeBron. The kick out to Irving. Morant against Doncic. To the paint. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him. He's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
East All-Stars have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Jokic, he's checked in for Jackson. Both free throws good for Giannis.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The West All-Stars have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a 3-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
The East All-Stars have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. James against Tatum. LeBron outside. To the inside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight for the lead. And Tatum the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Tatum's got 8.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Inside, Jokic at basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Tatum passes to Markkanen. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic with the steal. Here's James. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Damian Lillard's checked in for the East. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Lillard. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by Mitchell, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. LeBron passes to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Pass to Mitchell. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Left side, Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 from Tatum. And another miss by the East.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Oh, Doncic with the man on him.
Doncic, so much confidence in his shot. The defender phased him not.
The East trail by 5. Here is Lillard. Antetokounmpo finds Tatum. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's James. Merciless inside. Merciless James.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Mitchell, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just sinking out the best shot.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
The free throw dropped for Mitchell. The West making some changes. Paul George comes in for Embiid. Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Good on both. The West leading by 5. It's George on the wing. And the shot is good. George has got 6.
George just too good for this. He will get physical right back.
Tatum down low. Defended by George. And he makes good on the layup.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Now George. He has 6. James in the post. Markkanen on him. Here's Doncic. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Brown is checked in for the West. Adebayo is checked in for the East. Lillard against Halliburton. Now, here's Lillard. Defense is right there. Here's Markkanen. And the rejection by LeBron.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in. Shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
The kick out to Brown. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. He has 5.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Now, here's Markkanen. No scoring in this one. Here's Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to LeBron. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal
You just
foul.
have to
Second
discipline
team
yourself
foul.
not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Randall's checked in, and then for the East All-Stars, Pascal Siakam comes in for Markkanen, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. And Siakam has got the ball here for the East. They trail by 7, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Who wants a free T-shirt? Make some noise!
Checked in for LeBron. Now, here is Halliburton. Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Tatum. Lillard from outside. Randall grabs the board. The West leading by 7. Here's Brown. 5 points in the game. Count that one. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. This is it to Tatum. to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
George looking around. Great D that time from Tatum.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here is George. After the miss from Damian Lillard. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Siakam with it. Now defended by Randall. Pulls up. Siakam's shot is off. The West leading by 6. Outside, George. And it's the East with the rebound. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And the East All-Stars with some changes. DeRozan comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Drew Holiday in for Lillard. Free throw good. Adebayo.
And you watch Adebayo. He really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now, here is George. He's got 6. Outside for Randall. Back to George. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And Jaren Jackson picks up a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
Edwards, he's checked in for the West.
Now into the lineup are
the East trail by 3.
Anthony Edwards.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 13. That ties the game.
DeMar DeRozan.
DeRozan's got 5.
Well, DeRozan not really comfortable beyond the arc, so he really knew this was his shot.
Edwards passes to Randall. Out to Edwards. It's Brown on the wing to stop the drought, and the free ball is good. Brown's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the West All-Stars. And here are the East All-Stars now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. 15 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Basket counts, and the West leads by 3.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Here's Siakam. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. And DeRozan kicks to Holiday. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. And that's 17 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, that is some kind of heads-up basketball from Holiday. He does not sleep on the wide-open man and found him perfect.
Holiday against Edwards. Goes back up. Outside for Halliburton. Jackson with the bounce pass. Edwards against Holiday. Edwards can't hit.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Siakam passes to DeRozan. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Edwards inside, guarded by Holiday. Jackson passes to Edwards. Halliburton outside. Off on that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. East All-Stars lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
It's the 4th quarter, crowd. Get up and make some
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On out there with Embiid, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Doncic, and it's Irving in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Now here's Irving, following the miss by DeRozan. And here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the West All-Stars. And DeRozan kicks to Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Doncic. The power of Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The West leading by 3. Outside Irving. And that one's clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And he can't get the first one. And the East with some changes. Tatum, he's checked in for DeRozan. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Mitchell passes to Tatum. Lillard outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And it's the moment Lillard passes half court, you have to pick him up. Because Dame's range is endless.
To the middle, stolen by Markkanen. Lillard with it, picked up by Brown. Giannis high post.
Clearly foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the East All-Stars, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Mitchell against Irving. And it's Jokic missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And Embiid throws it down.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Now here's Lillard. Off target from three-point range. Brown against Giannis. Brown the pass to Embiid. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the East. Here's Mitchell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game.
And the strength of Mitchell here allowing him to beat the contact.
Now, here is Irving. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Boy, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
Lillard from outside. West All-Stars with the rebound. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Doncic dishes to Embiid. The shot's good. 12 points for Joel Embiid.
Hey, with this strength, Embiid very physical. It's going to take a lot more contact than that to rattle him.
Lillard the pass to Markkanen. He kicks to Tatum. He dishes it to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the East. Shot clock at 6. Markkanen inside the line. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jokic, again, the West All-Star.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Three-pointer, Lillard. No good on that one.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to ease up off the threes.
Inside, looking to get back on track here. Count that bucket. 9 points for Damian Lillard.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
On the wing, Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. Irving against Mitchell. Fires top of the key. And it's Irving missing. Tatum against Embiid. Mitchell left side. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars. Now the West with the ball. There's the pass to Embiid. Irving against Mitchell. Irving misses. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Mitchell against Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Lillard. Backs down the step back J.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
And here's the East, trailing by 2. Lillard against Irving. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
We present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the West All-Stars head coach was saying to the team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Now Irving, after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Brown finds Irving down low, and Jokic slams it in.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
And the East All-Stars call time here. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
James checked in for Jaylen Brown. And a switch here also for the East. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Damian Lillard. Markkanen from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Embiid wide open. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Well, you know, that's the kind of competitive spirit Embiid plays with. I mean, if you knock one down on him, he's looking for you the next trip down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. It's hauled in by the East. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. To tie it up. Good defense by Jokic. And so James will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
The East trail by 4. Mitchell outside. Pass to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. Tatum an assassin.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over.
Yes, fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Tatum against James. Kicks it to Embiid. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. LeBron passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks, recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
There's the dish to Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. To the inside. Embiid kicks to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Embiid. Oh, he's going right to the rack. Embiid!
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance or for the court.
Floats it up for Giannis.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
On the wing, James. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and they take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. Now the West with the ball. A 2-point game. Irving against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Irving. Back to Jokic. Jokic using his size.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Offensive rebound. And the rejection by LeBron. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Adebayo is checked in for Antetokounmpo.
Idris Bam Adebayo.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell way outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. On the wing, James. Gilgeous-Alexander covered. James looking it over. Count it!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Timeout called East All-Star. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Money! A huge shot to tie it up.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Embiid. Stolen by Markkanen. Edwards against Tatum. Mitchell outside. Backs it out to Markkanen. Misses the 3. And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often. But they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
And really a complete lack of awareness. Seemed to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, Greg. It is. He just lost focus completely. Didn't have his head in the game at all at that moment.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Dance on me, can't feel my issues. Dior look good when it fits.